Hello. I thought I would drop by as I'm getting ready to make a batch of banana bread because I have a couple bananas that are beyond ripe and I need to do something with them. So, banana bread it is. But I've been thinking a lot as I'm working on my newsletter today about tropes. And most of you probably know what a trope is already in fiction. But in case you don't, I want to explain it to you a little bit. A trope is an identifier in a story in genre fiction that helps people understand right away what a book contains. You might have read a really good book and someone says to you, "What's it about?" And you say, "Oh, it's kind of a rags to riches story, like a Cinderella type story." That's a trope. Or you might say it's about an orphan who grows up and is trying to search for home and search for family. So there's that orphan or found family trope that can carry through a story. And there are tons and tons of tropes. Let's see, I wrote a few of them down. There's the false paradise trope. And you might have that in some suspense fiction where somebody thinks, "Oh, we're in this island place," or, "Oh, we bought this new home in this new town." And it turns out to be, that there's bad guys next door or something like that. Anyhow, it's a false paradise. It's a false security type of trope. There is the amnesiac trope, which is a fun one because it features usually someone who's lost their memory. And through the whole story, he's trying to figure out who he is and where he's from and what these different things mean to him. I kind of enjoy that trope where a person's lost their memory and they're not going to get it back. They have to keep working at it. There's, a couple movies along that line. Let's see, there's the matronly antagonist trope, kind of the narcissist mother, kind of think of that, the witchy woman in the story Tangled about, Rapunzel's long hair. She's not a nice mama and stuff, but she tries to portray herself as the nice mama when she has bad designs. That's the matronly antagonist trope. Or it can be the mother-in-law type of thing. Let's see, there's the homecoming trope where you see a lot of Hallmark movies are made with the homecoming trope. The person's coming back to their place of origin and trying to regain their footing and start over. And starting over itself is a trope. Like I said, there are dozens and dozens and dozens of tropes. And in the weeks ahead, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the tropes that are featured in my upcoming novel, The Girl from Tomorrow's Town. If you get my newsletter, which is going out tomorrow, today's Monday, then you will see a few of them listed. But this is to help you know what to expect in my stories. So until then.